This is the light version or original version of the auto negative keyword script, which I also refer to as the positive keyword script because that's what you do. Once you've bought it and it's pay what you wish, it's the dollar minimum just because of the way Stripe works, you'll get this sheet and the script. You can add these rules, and based on these rules, the script will automatically add negative keywords. It's based on the idea of what we've all done within Google Ads, where you'll open up the search terms report and you'll say, show me anything that does not contain whatever your product is. So obviously it might be the word collar, and then you'll often select all and then add a load of negative keywords at once. This just speeds that up immensely because you don't have to add individual exact match keywords or square brackets to those search terms when you're adding them as negatives. And the rules are more advanced as well. So for example, in this first example, we're saying it needs to include only 2 of 3, or you might even say 1 of 3, versus needing to contain everything with the way Google Ads filters works. So in this example, if the search term does not contain 2 of dog, collar and harness, and by the way, it can be multiple words, then the search term will be added as a negative keyword. So I recommend setting this up, initially preview to check the search terms it's going to add, and then you'll probably want to tweak these rules a little bit because there's always things you forget. And generally what you want to do is include misspelling, so be really aggressive with it. So you might even just want to say coll or horn, and generally that's going to cover all of your necessary search terms. It's very rare people are searching for something within a dog collars ad group with the word coll in there that's not collar. You know, I can't imagine what else they're going to be searching for. Same with dog, honestly, even just doe, I don't know, and coll, it's going to be fine. And then that saves you from having to think of all these different spellings that you might need to add. And yeah, it's not going to start adding negative keywords then for misspellings and things like that. And then yeah, that's kind of it. You can add multiple rules, and you can even add the same ad group multiple times. So I find it sometimes handy to say, first of all, let's cover what the product is, a collar, harness, things like that. And then I add another rule for the animal, canine, dog, whatever else you can think of. And then what you can also do is set up multiple sheets, and every sheet is a different campaign. And then what the script will do, as long as it can finish a single sheet or campaign in the 30-minute runtime, then it will pick up where it left off next time. So it will finish one sheet, then it'll move on to the next one. And it'll do that based on a timestamp. It'll add in cell G1. And then most of these settings are self-explanatory, but you can, for example, say, don't bother adding the negative keyword until it's at least had 1 click. You always want to add as an exact match, but that's there just in case. And then you can choose to pull the search terms from either the campaign or the ad group, depending on how much data you want to look at, I suppose. And yeah, that's about it. It's worth adding that this is the original light version. I strongly recommend looking at the upgraded version. It has a slightly different layout, so you need to sort of move things around a little bit, but it's insanely more powerful and can do things like alert you rather than actually adding the negative keywords, and it will show you which negative keywords will be added before you've actually ran the script, and include those negatives in an email. Have a look at that. I'm going to record a separate video for it which you might want to look at, but if you just want a really simple version, this is the ticket, this is the original, and it's been really useful for a lot of people for 9 years now since I actually created it, so I'm going to leave it up. But that's it. Thank you very much.